I really wanted to just make this video to let you guys know where we're at and what's in store for KMR and what's in store for the future of this channel. Me never really being into the car scene meant I was kind of putting my real talents to the side. Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't really posted anything on here for a little bit, so as many of you know, I'm kind of taking a step away from the car stuff. One of the main reasons is because it's winter here, and I mean, of course, I can like go out, buy a winter build and try to do winter content in that sense, go snow drifting. Well, that's kind of really it. Other than it being like stupidly cold, there really is nothing else for you to do car-wise here. Or at least I haven't learned how to maximize it. And I guess that's like one of the main points I'm getting to is before starting this YouTube channel, I never really considered myself a car guy, okay? I was like driven to grow this art YouTube channel, the It's Birdy channel, yeah, the Birdy C channel, where it all began. It was like me trying to upload some skateboard videos in the beginning, really dipping my toes in everything. And I mean, I still do that today. I remember when I made the transition, I thought it'd be a good idea to just separate both the vlog channel and the art channel as two entities. Because my vision was kind of like, that way I could keep the art side of things a little more professional, thoughtfully curated, well put together videos, and then the behind the scenes stuff will be going on the vlog channel. The more natural me in front of the camera and like, you know, less filtered stuff would go on the vlog channel. Then like that vlog channel kind of just evolved into this, I want to say like part brand, part automotive, part, you know what, by the end of it all, I mean, it's not the end yet, but I feel like it's just kind of going all over the place right now. And this is where sometimes you do have to take a couple steps back to ultimately move forward. Car scene, super cool, but like even going into it early 2016, I was never really that much of a car guy. Like I kind of feel like I forced myself into these shoes. Never really even paid that much attention in mechanics class. Like the only thing that he really marked me on was how to wash a car. But anything under the hood, on the exterior, anything under the car, I was never really taught that, so I had to teach myself through YouTube videos. And of course nowadays it's like, well, believe it or not, actually TikTok has become one of the leading, top leading search engines above Google and above YouTube. But like all three of these can teach you how to become a mechanic within a couple of days. And if I find a little bit of fun in what it is that I'm doing, I dive in head first. And that's kind of what I did with the cars. I had no idea what I was doing, but as an artist, it's that thing where they talk about form over function. I was more of a form kind of guy. I like the physical aesthetic of a car, what it looked like on the exterior. And that was me the first couple of years on this YouTube channel. I just did cosmetic changes with what little resources I had in the beginning. So this included like simple things, plasti dipping the emblems black, wrapping the interior pieces because you can literally just clip them off, which was fairly easy in the FRS and which was something I eventually figured out. But in the beginning, I had no idea this was actually possible by yourself in your home garage. I thought you actually had to find a shop, pay the big bucks, and wait weeks to months for it to even be accomplished. But no, you can actually do, well, nowadays you can do anything by yourself in your own home. It's crazy, but it's funner to share that experience with people online. So that's kind of why like I took that same mindset of documenting my art and brought that to the car stuff. And then like one of the first videos that ever blew up for me on YouTube, which kind of opened my eyes to this whole new realm of possibly being able to grow a channel based around automotive. It was me vinyl wrapping the interior trim pieces of the FRS. And I filmed it just as I would a normal art video, you know? Same tabletop tripod that I would use for my illustrations, same everything, same editing process, same filming process. I feel like once you learn the fundamentals, and this is why I push not just my friends, but everybody that I meet to pursue YouTube, not so much as a career, but for the learning experience part, is because it's so valuable, the skill sets that you're able to learn just trying to film and edit a YouTube by yourself. So I'd like to say I'm part of that small percentile of people, is that a word, percentile? I would classify themselves as a pioneer on YouTube, you know, one of the first people who would actually post content. But back then we didn't really classify it as content, we just post whatever, you know? It was like our home videos of our birthdays. There were lip sync videos, there were lightsaber test videos, music parodies, you name it. I just never really saw myself getting into the car stuff. At 50,000 subscribers, I made this thank you video for all of my subscribers on the art channel. And it was pretty much when I got the FRS too. Like, it's a video where I kind of thank you guys for the opportunity that I was given. Like, I never really saw myself being able to make any money off videos being uploaded onto YouTube. I never knew that was a thing. I still remember my first Google paycheck I ever got when I hit that $100 threshold, which took like 4 to 5 months after becoming an actual partner on YouTube. Back then, you actually needed a minimum of 10,000 subscribers. So it's become easier in a sense, but also because it's so convoluted with millions of people wanting to become content creators, it's become hard to stand out. So yeah, you really got to make yourself into a memorable character online. I don't know, man. But at the same time, just be yourself, right? Be you as the character, you know? Whether it be like a moniker you come up with, a crew name you come up with, and it's just like you and your friends creating videos online, or IGN you've always used in all of your games you play online. I don't know. But all that aside, I am going to be taking a break from uploading the videos on this channel, or more so like the car content. It's going to slow down. Just kind of warning you guys, so hopefully you don't leave or you stay until I figure out what's happening. Because like, it was a fun run. I just never really saw myself like going any further with the car stuff, or I feel like I've done enough, or I've gotten to a level or a certain point in my automotive YouTube career where I can like step back and kind of gauge to see if it's worth pursuing any further. And also, I'm gonna be honest, it's like really taking a toll financially on us as a business, having multiple car projects, multiple buildings. We've been through a lot, and I'd like to say, like, right now, one of the main reasons why I am kind of just ranting, making this video and letting my thoughts out verbally is because we're being put through the trenches right now, I'd like to say. Plus also losing the garages, the pandemic, not having enough foot traffic, like so many factors. And also I'm at fault for just not paying attention thoroughly, and having too much on your plate means not being able to give 100% of yourself in one thing. Never really being into the car scene meant I was kind of putting my real talents to the side, you know? Like, people followed me on that channel specifically for the art. I feel like me jumping into the car stuff built a wall between us, and it was hard for me to kind of go back. Kind of went like this. I was releasing car videos and vlogs for a prolonged amount of time. Maybe once every 2 months, I would release one art video. Really well edited, well planned, but at the same time, just why such a long gap in between the video releases, right? It was because, well, you know, you only have so much energy to be able to put out on certain things, right? Whether it be like video games, talking to people, the art, the car stuff, the editing, not to mention like the business side of things where I have to like, yeah, customer relations, emails, sending out of newsletters, the copywriting, the campaigning, taking photography of the merch, being the model for the merch. It's crazy how many shoes you have to fill as a YouTuber, or as just an entrepreneurial creator, I guess. You stay humble or you'll be humbled. And yeah, man, I kind of lost myself somewhere along the way of me trying to be this car content creator, which was a persona I built. Like, of course, I'm still into these like really cool cars, and learned to grow more of a liking for the car stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm an artist at heart, and this is where I like to spend most of my days, you know? Not like 8 to 10 hours, sometimes even like two to 3 full days of like doing one thing in the engine bay. What I really didn't like about the car stuff was when I planned 2 to 3 hour installs, they wouldn't take 2 to 3 hours. No. Even if the tutorial said this install should only take you 2 hours, add like 8 to 10 hours on top of that, because that's always how it ended up. Sometimes we had to learn stuff on our own, and there were actually no videos or tutorials online. There was many times we'd have to go back and forth to the hardware store because we didn't have the proper bolt or something, or we broke something. But most of the time is because we just didn't have the proper tool. And it was those kinds of things that took so much of my time. And now that I look back on it, it's like, God damn, bro. Did I really need to spend all of that time? Again, this is why I'm kind of taking a step back. So now the next level for us, I feel, is this linear growth where now I know who to say no to, what not to do, what to do. And one of the main reasons why I'm actually making this video in the first place, other than the update, the big update that a lot of you guys were waiting for, there's this cheap whiteboard, this dollar store foam core whiteboard outside of the studio. And on the top of it says how to crush YouTube in 2022. My plan was to just write down idioms, ideas, phrases, or any inspirational quotes that I felt was important or helped me out in the pursuing of growing this YouTube channel. Most of these could actually work in everyday life or anything else that you guys are trying to do. I kind of wanted to share these ideas with you guys closer to the end of the year as a like what I learned in 2022 kind of thing. So let me get this whiteboard. All right, I'm sure this list could have been bigger, but it was when I'm passing by the studio and I had the idea in my mind. But I also write a lot of stuff in my phone too, so this is it. This is the list, guys. How to crush YouTube in 2022. Did we do that? Yeah. Now these are in no particular order, so there is not one idea that is more important than the others. So I'll actually be uploading this portion to my art channel because it would have made this video way long. And I also felt it worked as an inspirational video all on its own, for real. So if you do want to see me thoroughly go through this empowering list, you can head over to the Birdy art channel right after. Cheers. Appreciate you for sticking around with us on this journey. I don't know when the next car video will be released on this channel, but for now, you guys can follow us on the new art channel, please. I advise you to, because that's where I'm going to be posting on a more frequent basis. Also, we're streaming regularly on Twitch again. And this is where it's like, if I just stuck to one, maybe I'd be better off in a way. But also, the car stuff was fun, man. I learned so much, and there's so many skills that I've gained from jumping into the car stuff that I can bring into my regular everyday life too. So obviously none of it was in vain, but I can definitely do it without the random police encounters, the fines, the flat tires, the frickin' blood. Damn, I'm digging my nails into my own hand thinking about all of this experience. With good comes the bad and vice versa. Okay guys, and that's it. Nowadays, when people ask me, how's it going, Birdy? Because I'm past that dinner table talk, I like to reply, how deep do you want me to go? You know, it's better than, oh, it's okay, or it's not that bad. Like, why do people go to that response right away? Not that bad. Like, so you mean it is bad, but it's just not that bad. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This world is crazy. Lot to think about, really. I don't know where I'm going to take this channel next, or if it's going to continue to be a car channel, believe it or not. It's this crazy feedback, being able to test myself to grow this channel to this point, right, to what it is, but it's plateaued, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I've lost a lot of your guys' interest because of me verging off into other things, or actually you guys finding out that I'm not actually mechanically inclined in any way and I'm learning as I go. I have to be honest with myself. I feel like I've done what I've wanted to do in the car game. And going back to that thing where it's like, just quadruple down on what works. Yeah, the car stuff was fun. It worked to a certain extent, but I completely forgot about the thing that got me here in the first place. And that's my art. I would rather be spending the 8 to 10 hours drawing, painting, doing something super creative in the studio than drawing blood underneath working on a car. I literally drew blood working on all of my car projects, believe it or not. For anyone who has followed us this long into this journey, if you still want to see more of me, I don't blame it if you don't. Like, you guys can just peace out, you know, or wait until I come back on this channel. I just don't know when that would be, or if it'd even be a car related video. Yeah, I would just advise you to follow us on the new channel. Well, not the new channel, it's actually the old YouTube channel, but I forgot about it completely because I was trying to grow this one. So, well, now you'll know where to find me. Okay. And also, we started a Discord community, and I would love if you guys followed us there, because first off, I'm a little more verbal there. You can talk to me more regularly on a one-on-one basis. It's a small community where you guys are able to just share thoughts and ideas and also get feedback on your art, or if you guys have car projects yourself, feel free to post photos on it. So I think that's it for this video, guys. Kind of just wanted to share with you my thoughts, give you a little update on where I am as a human being on this planet, trying to figure out what's for them, you know? And for me, I feel the calling to just go back to my art, because I was never really a car guy. I feel like I forced that upon myself trying to grow this channel. And even in the beginning, it was literally just vlogs, purely vlogs, to help separate it from my art side. It's all just still a culmination of me as a character trying to diversify, you know, trying to find out who I really want to be. For now, yeah, just follow us on the new YouTube, and yeah, sending you all the good vibes, guys. Merry belated Christmas, I guess, and Happy New Year's. Yeah, 2023 should be the year, right? We'll see you guys when we see you.